This is going to be one of my first videos on my new page because I've moved over from my big one. So this is going to be the piercings and aesthetics. So I will be uploading videos on all aspects of aesthetics. So your Botox, your fillers, your skin boosters, microneedling, that kind of thing. But also on the tattoo laser removal. I may also do the piercings, even though I've done the course on the piercings. I've sort of left that to my daughter because she's been doing piercings for very many years, but I may well get into that a little bit. So this page will be dedicated all to my work-based projects and things. My other page, that'll just be my personal page, and I'll just stick to my personal things. So when I'm doing my house or that kind of thing, or whatever I'm doing, surgeries or whatever, I'll stick to doing that. So the first thing I'm going to talk about on here is about what I'm going to be posting. So it's going to be mainly educational posts about work-related projects, issues, whatever you want to call it. You won't see a lot of before and after photographs on my pages, and I know people message me sometimes and say, can I see you before and after pictures of this? I don't get into that with aesthetics because one, it's patient confidentiality. Two, you cannot know what your results are going to be by looking off somebody else's picture, because your face is not the same. You're going to get completely different results than what somebody else has because your anatomy is completely different. So with nasolabial folds, for instance, some people have very, very deep folds, and the reason for those are totally different than someone that just has fine lines down here where the makeup sits in that. You need consultation, so you need to be looking at people that have got a good reputation, that have got good reviews. You don't necessarily go for a page that has got great before and afters, because a lot of them, they're just not true. They're just not true to form. You've got AI now. Half the time it's not the person in the video anymore who's speaking or talking or doing whatever, but photographs cannot always tell the truth. And I know that because there's lighting, there's positioning, and there are many apps that can, you can have filters on there, you can have softeners, you can make somebody look completely different and you've not even touched them with a needle. So you can't always be sure that the before and after pictures that you're seeing are genuine before and after pictures. And not only that, there's a certain amount of time that you have to wait in between procedures to see a final result. So with my bugbear is Russian volume lips. So you see Russian volume lips and you see them there and you see them directly before, but you're not seeing the results of them for months later. I've never seen anyone walk into my clinic who've said that they've had Russian volume 6 months before and they look like they've had Russian volume, because it all integrates into the tissue, it softens. The rheology of the filler means that it doesn't stay stiff like it does when it first goes into the lips. Plus there's a lot of people that have that done and their lips are just not, they're not a candidate for that kind of filler. And filler doesn't necessarily migrate, but it expands. So if you've got very, very thin, tiny lips and you put just even a fraction too much in the lip and it expands over the month, it's going to end up over here. So I don't like the term migration because that means that it's moved from one place and gone to another. That's not what's happening. It's expanding. The filler expands, and that's what it's supposed to do. So you need to go for a consultation that is specific, that is bespoke for your skin, your face, your anatomy. So you won't be seeing very many. You might see a lot of laser tattoo because you're not getting people's faces on there. What I found with my other account was that it was getting quite big, and I've had some of my posts that I'm put in the Daily Mail, and can you imagine if you were one of my clients and you had a before and after picture put up on my page and your face went viral, or people were commenting on your appearance, trolling? It's not a very nice thing to happen. And once that video is out in the open and it's out on social media, it belongs to everyone, so people can copy that video. And if you're trying to hide that you've had any procedures at all, if you're trying to hide it from friends and family, I guarantee you that even if someone just puts your lips on, somebody will know that they're your lips. So you won't see very many before and after pictures. If you want advice, then you come and have a consultation and you do it that way. So yeah, so that's my first video anyway on this page. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want me to discuss. It will be a little bit more personal, this page, because I've got about 300 following me on here. So at the minute, you're going to be able to get a response from a message if you want to message me, whereas my other ones, you're not going to get a response off there because I'm getting thousands and thousands of inboxes, and it's just impossible for me to reply to everybody. So hopefully this will work a little bit better. So like I said, if you want to, below, just say if you've got a question or inbox me. Like and follow and share if you like this content, and I will bring you more of what you specifically want to hear about.